resting for short moments of awareness, it is the easiest thing in life to do. You see, we have such a complicated idea of what we are as human beings. We've come here to India to try to understand our true potential because there's so much being offered here that may not be offered in our native countries. You know, there's all these methods of looking into the self, looking into the cosmos, looking at meridians, energy pathways, you know, different healing methods. And we think that there's so much complicated information to rearrange and deal with. It's baffling. A short moment of awareness, it levels everything. What is needs nothing to be as it is. We as human beings are as we are. We grew from a fetus inside our mother's womb to this with no effort. The trees outside grow with massive roots into the side of the mountain with no effort. The sun, as powerful as it is, needs no effort to shine. Awareness needs nothing to uphold it. Our very own awareness, that by which we know we are, the power to know what is needed in every situation, our very own clarity, our thoughts, emotions, sensations, this is awareness. We don't have to make it into something, because as soon as you try to define what it is, it becomes baffling. And then we're back in our struggle of trying to rearrange all the phenomena that we see out here and in here into something. But what happens when we let that settle for a short moment, a lightning flash moment? What is there? What's left? If you take a crystal ball and you look in a crystal ball, it is perfect. It reflects everything evenly. No matter what is shining in the crystal ball, it does not affect the pure crystal ball. It doesn't become melted and deformed and turn into something else. It is still that pure crystal ball. This is like awareness. Awareness reflects everything equally, regardless of its description. So if it looks horrendous, if it's images of a war, or if it's images of peace, awareness is untouched. You see, it's only when we believe in that descriptive label that we make it into the good and the bad, the right, the wrong. But our awareness is never touched. It doesn't matter what is happening in the world, in our minds. But you see, we've never been told this. We've been taught from the moment we were born that we need to rearrange phenomena to have better ones and get rid of the bad ones. So we have a whole lifetime of this. And when we come here to the Great Freedom Teaching and we hear that in order to recognize our inherent natural perfection, like the crystal ball, that all we need to do is take short moments of letting everything flow, this goes against everything we've learned. You see, we think we need all these purification methods, all of this energy work, all of this healing, in order to purify something within ourselves, to become a better person, to make change in the world. We feel like we need to fix ourselves first before we can go out and be the best we can be. But this is so far from the case. When we take a short moment, we recognize this. When there's no descriptions going on, just for a flash instant, there's perfection. This perfection is the underlying basis. So if we want to gain confidence in anything, to be the best person we can be, wouldn't it make sense to gain confidence in what about us is indestructible and needs nothing to improve it? We can choose that way, or we can choose to engage in all of these self-improvement projects and think that we are flawed and think that everybody else is flawed. But this has led us to where we are in the world today. We've been trying these self-improvement projects for decades, years, millennium. And the world just looks chaotic. People are not happy. They're suffering. The planet is suffering. So what we need to do is gain confidence in our indestructible nature, gain complete mental and emotional stability, have insight into the nature of existence. Then we can start to see how we can be completely beneficial to ourselves and the world.